Good morning, everyone. It's Monday, 10 past 10, and I promised to do live how I dye Margilan silk very fast and safely at 10 o'clock. I was running late because I was working all day yesterday, teaching and then packing silk orders and silk and viscose orders. So my apologies, I'm running late. However, I would like to show you my methods of dyeing Margilan silk. Margilan silk is very easy to dye, and you don't need special equipment or hi Sarah, good morning, welcome. So you don't need special equipment like even microwave. You can do just using some bowl like this, hot water, yeah, acid dye. You need vinegar, or if you don't like vinegar, you can use lemon juice. Before we start to dye silk, just a little bit about safety rules. Acid dye comes in different shapes and forms. Some comes in liquid, so if you prefer to avoid this using powder, you can get in liquid. But it's more expensive. If you decide you're using powder, then you need to follow some safety rules, okay? What do we need? First of all, we need mask. We need gloves. I think I lost one glove. I have only one. Never mind. Oh yeah, I found. So you need latex gloves. And I often put wet towel on my table. Just I'll show you what I mean, yeah? Because what happens when you start to, as soon as you open this jar, I don't know exactly how it works. To be honest, I nearly failed chemistry in school. But this powder, very fine powder, it's kind of start, that's what I heard, to raise. And if you spill anything on your table, it can stay in the room for a long time. So just be careful. Often I dilute this powder in outside. Okay, what I forgot to prepare is a little container. So just to dilute this powder with water. Just a second. Sorry about this. Okay. Hello, I'm back. So whatever equipment you use for dye, it has to be only for dye, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put mask first and add acid dye and then dilute with hot water. To be honest, I'm quite but I don't measure anything. I just put little bit without just thinking what color do I want to use to achieve and how much silk do I need to dye. If for example dye bars does not exhaust after first set of silks, I can reuse and the same dye bars to achieve finer colors. So let's start. So I'm putting my mask, then I'm going to use Magneto today color. So I'm just putting tiny bit. Sorry, so really that I'm just sorry. That should be enough. Yeah. So I'm putting in my glass and immediately add hot water. Okay. At this point, I usually take mask off because as soon as dye diluted with water, that's kind of more or less safe. But again, keep away glass from your face because fumes still come. So we have dye in the glass. Oops, you see what I'm doing, spilling the dye. Then I add a little bit of vinegar, just tiny, well, again, I don't measure anything. While I'm preparing dye, my silk, and again, we're doing the Margilan silk today, was soaking a little bit in the bowl with cold water with a little bit of vinegar. Why do we need to use vinegar? Acid dyes need some kind of acid to bond with fabric, and acid dyes can used only for silk or wool. I think you can dye viscose as well, but I'm not sure about this. Not sure. So we have fabric here already wet. I'm trying to adjust my mobile. Okay, so it's already wet. Margilan silk. It's around 2 meters here, maybe slightly less. Again, I didn't measure. So now I'm going to use hot water. So I'm just remove. So I add quite a lot. It is boiling water. Then I'm adding dye. Okay, what I forgot to do. Have you noticed? I forgot to put gloves when I was mixing dye. But at this stage, it's very important to wear gloves because we're going to dye fabric. The way I dye, I just put fabric in the bowl. Water is hot, and basically, can you see, I'm starting. If it's hot water, use a wooden spoon, and you're starting to swirl in the bowl of hot water. Okay, you can do this for a few minutes. So I don't know if you've seen before how intensive color water was, but you can see it start to become lighter because silk start to take dye. If water does not become completely clear, it means we have too much powder dye in our dye bath. So maybe in the future you can think, okay, we had too much, I can use a little bit, less. However, as I mentioned, if I have dye left in my bowl, I can dye another set of silk and achieve lighter color. This way you can have different shades of the same color. But can you see already dye becoming lighter? So you can just carry on. Yeah. In fact, I'll get another piece of silk and try to achieve lighter color. I'll leave this piece of silk because in the bath, because silk does not like contrast temperatures. So just bear with me, I'll get silk. So, okay, first I will dip silk just in water with vinegar. It is very fine silk. You can even try to dye just dry silk. Okay, before we put silk in our bath, you can see the color. Yeah, it's pinky. Let's see if we completely exhaust this bath with adding another piece of silk. So, and what's going to happen? Will it take color and how much it will take? So again, I'm just going round and round. If water too hot, be very careful. You can use spoon, yeah, and just to gently. So really, I don't use any microwave for my Margilan silk. That's how I dye to achieve one monocolor. However, if you need multicolored silk, then you need to use microwave. It's totally different technique. Okay. By the way, last night I was packing all orders of Margilan silk and viscose. They are all on the way to you this afternoon because I'm teaching at Northside Art Studios. After that, I'm posting. Friday orders gone already on Friday, and I have received few orders today, and I'm packing them today as well. So I just hope you will enjoy creating with Margilan silk like I do. I create nearly everything with this silk. And that's why I thought I'll do this video this morning to show you how easy to dye this silk. So can you see the color water now? It's nearly clear. We can carry on or just leave. Right, when you finish with silk, dyeing silk, it's always better to leave silk to cool down in this water. Silk does not like contrast temperatures. Okay, so after this, when the silk cool down, rinse your silk with a solution of vinegar as well. Add vinegar and cold water. Again, I'm sorry, I don't measure, I just do this. And it just kind of, I don't know how much. I might measure everything and let you know next time. Okay, we dyed silk. If for some reason you're not sure that silk took all dye, and I'll show you how water nearly, can you see how water nearly clear, how intensive it was? But if you're not sure, get this bowl with silk and put in microwave for 1-2 minutes. Again, take from microwave, leave to cool down, and then rinse in vinegar water or cold water with vinegar. So basically, vinegar will help to fix dye if anything not fixed. When I create with my Margilan silk, my silk does not bleed during felting. Sometimes black does because I can overdo with black, but I'm just giving hot bath to my silk. Hi Deborah, welcome. I'm nearly finishing, but you can watch this video later. So I dyed, can you see, 2 different colors. Why 2 different colors? Because we started with 1 piece of silk and then later I add another piece. So if I squeeze, and I'll show you, I mean, first of all, you saw how intensive color was in the bath. Okay, a little bit pinky left. I might even use this to dye another piece of silk, which I would love to have quite pinky. So I'm sorry, you can't see. So this is first piece. Can you see now? So that's, I use Magneta as a dye, yeah? So can you, it's all even, it's all dyed, yeah, without using microwave or without using cooker, as long as we have hot dye in your bowl. And this is a second piece of silk. Before the dye become exhausted, I add this piece of silk. So I have 2 pink, okay, and that's our water. Hi Deborah, hi. So I'm going to leave this silk in water. As I mentioned, silk does not like contrast temperatures. I'm leaving this to cool down, and last stage it will be just when it's cold, rinse with water, water with vinegar, okay, to fix colors. And I promise your color's not going to bleed when you will do felt making. That's it for today. If you have any questions, just send me a message. I will be happy to share my other tips. I'll try to do next week. I'll try to do a video how I dye silk in different colors, kind of tie-dye, yeah? Then I'll use microwave. Thank you very much for listening. I'm better to go and finish packing silk orders. Today is the last day for offers. I reduced silk to £5.50 per meter. And again, thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for your orders and following me. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.